Welcome to High School Soccer here on Spanish Fork 17. It's David Mayer. We're here at the home of the Golden Eagles. It's Maple Mountain playing versus Spanish Fork. Let's stop for a moment while we listen to the team introductions.
Number 3, Justin Bueller. Number 4, Sky Lemon. Number 5, Preston Conley. Number 6, Zane Cruz. Number 7, Max Seeley. Number 10, Ben Clayson. Number 11, Alan Ledesma. Number 12, Isaiah Malara. Number 19, Max Beagley. And number 35, Easton Shelley. And now, for our Maple Mountain Golden Eagles starting lineup on the pitch tonight. At forward, number 2, Corbin Gardner. On defense, number 4, Zach Reeves. At forward, number 7, Trey Best. On defense, number 8, Colton Ashby. On defense, number 9, Kel Vitchens. In the midfield, number 10, Carter Egbert. In the midfield, number 12, Ryan West. In the midfield, number 15, Sam Swain. At forward, number 24, Wyatt Witt. On defense, number 25, Palmer Croshaw. And in goal tonight, number 99, Brady Briggs.
Let's say thanks to our sponsors, Triple T Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, Electrical, Lance Wilson, State Farm, Edward Jones, Mike Mindenhall, and Tyler Mindenhall, Financial Advisors, Utah Legal Team Attorneys, Spanish Fork Community Network, Two Jacks Pizza, and MVP Sports for supporting Spanish Fork 17. Well, it's free electricity here at Maple Mountain because the wind is blowing strong. And the teams are just getting themselves lined up. We didn't get notification of the officials, but let me let you know that on the field it's Darren Hardy, the on-field official, and on the lines it'll be Micah Cromanhook and Joshua Dodge. So that's us just about to get set up for the game. They're just teams having a huddle before they get out to play. But it's a very important game, this one. It is basically playing for second place in the region, I believe. Spanish Fork doing really well at 8-4 overall. And looks like they're currently in second place in the region. So this one means a lot to both teams, and both teams are from Spanish Fork. So we'll have one team that is second in the region, and it will be a Spanish Fork team. So ball is in the center. Referee's just having a final word with the coaches. And looks like Maple Mountain's still in a huddle. Finally getting themselves there. Looks like they have the kick-off. Maple Mountain playing in black. Golden Eagles playing in black, and the Dons playing in white. Referee checking with the keepers. Wind blowing strong from left to right as we're looking at the game. So game underway. Maple Mountain send along one forward. You can see how the wind catches it there and stops it from moving forward. So it's going to be hard playing into that wind with the ball in the air. goes out for the throw in on the far side. Spanish Fork with the throw. They send it down the line. Continues going, they send it further. They've got the wind on their side. They've got one going forward. Surely it's offside. No call. Yes, the call's there. Referee calls it back for the offside. Spanish Fork getting ahead of the Maple Mountain defense there. Maple Mountain with the free kick. They keep it short, but they can't control it. They still have it though. They send it up to the edge on the centre, the edge on the front. Spanish Fork take it away. Good strong defending. Some big defenders there. They send a long one forward, but there's no one there for it. Maple Mountain just trying to keep it under control in the wind. Now they go down the left. There's nowhere to go. Two defenders try to make their way through. Spanish Fork take it away and give it away. Maple Mountain turn. There's a big strong defence there. It's really hard playing into that wind, it's got to be said. It's pretty obvious. That's going to mean probably more in the second half. And it goes out for the throw there, because when the players are a little tired, it's going to be useful to have that wind on your side. So Maple Mountain might have the advantage. Spanish Fork now, trying to build. Going forward, down the right. They got one in the centre, connects with the defender. Maple Mountain have it all to themselves, and they have a moment to decide what to do with it. They drop it back. Across the centre of defence, they've got space out on the right. Just keeping possession. Tried a long one forward, into the wind, and it's touched away. Spanish Fork will have the throw on the far side. If you're going to play into that strong wind, it's not the best to be playing it down the lines into the wind. I think you need to be playing it down the centre. Bit of a struggle to push through. Spanish Fork get a second chance, surely offside. Goalkeeper has it. Maple Mountain. Goalkeeper's throw doesn't take it very far, but Maple Mountain do have it. Can't keep control. They lose it. Spanish Fork. A lot of big players in the Spanish Fork team. And they give it away. Maple Mountain. Can't keep control, but pushing forward with it. Still can't keep it, it goes out. Maple Mountain. They drop it back. They got more control and more space there. You can see a little bit more controlled possession. Watch this pass. Same again. More controlled, more possession. Chance to do something. Same with that pass. Play to the player in the open. It's when they move into the struggle that it starts to become a bit of a problem. And that one goes out for the Maple Mountain throw. Throwing it across the wind, goalkeeper takes it. Spanish Fork. I think they've got to be careful with, the wind is a bit gusty. It's very easy to send a throw or a kick forward with some planned power on it and have the wind completely change the effect. When the wind is this gusty at least. Spanish Fork then. Trying to take it through the centre. There's 4 defenders around that. Spanish Fork drop it back, but they can't keep control. Maple Mountain give it away. Spanish Fork back to the defence. Push it forward. Bit of controlled possession moving forward then from Spanish Fork. They have space on the right. They keep possession using it. The space forward as well. They have 2 in the centre, but they have to drop back. Can they get the ball forward? The wind can help them here. Going through to the centre. Can they make the pass? That's what they do. It's about the shot now, but it's pulled back from the keeper. Forward probably did the wise thing not to rush in on the keeper. Would have been an easy foul. Maple Mountain, give it away. Spanish Fork then, coming forward. They get space on the right. They use it well. They don't have much in the centre. Connects with the defender, and the goalkeeper has it. Maple Mountain then. Short one. Wise in the wind. Can't find a way forward, so they give it away. Spanish Fork take it through the centre. They have a few options. Space on the left. They make the push. Too many defenders there. Oh, taken away brilliantly there by Maple Mountain. Good strong defending from Maple Mountain. Couple of times there. Now they're on the run. Maple Mountain going forward. It's got to be the foul. Yep. Referee blows for the foul and the free kick to Maple Mountain. 40 yards out into this wind. This might be a chance to take advantage of the wind if they can get enough power on it and get it to float in the air. But they'd have to have more players forward in the box. It looks like that's what they're aiming for. It's going to be about the run. That's what they do. And it goes out wide right. Goal kick, in fact. Difficult to tell with the field linings because the soccer linings and the soccer flag is outside of the football linings. Spanish Fork then. Try to move their way forward. They've got space on the right. Can they make the pass? They go through the centre. Defenders there. Maple Mountain keep possession. Try to work it forward. And pushing just a little bit too hard there. Free kick to Spanish Fork. Now this is a big danger for Spanish Fork. On the one hand, they could get it straight at the goal from there. It's probably not a direct free kick, but they put it into the centre. Goalkeeper takes control. Maple Mountain then, going down the right this time. The short passes, that's where it works for them. They have to work hard to get it down the right there, and it goes out. Maple Mountain get the throw. But they can't make the long pass. Spanish Fork take it away. They have to drop it back all the way. Pushing it from the defence again. They go for the run. They can't make it past. Keep possession. It's good control there as a player down. Referee calls to stop the game. And we might have a few moments where we stop play. So we may stop for that while we see a coach come on. Now it looks like the player's going to be up. Drop ball then. Spanish Fork. Take it back to the defence again. Long one forward, just down the line. It'll get away from the runner easily at that wind. So goal kick then for Maple Mountain. Taking a lot of time with that. Don't see the referee holding it up. It was a substitution taking place. Maple Mountain keep it with the keeper. He sends a long one forward, but look how long it really isn't. Oh, nice touch into the centre. Good work by the goalkeeper to anticipate that. Maple Mountain joining the passes. That's what'll work. Spanish Fork take it away. They're in the box with the shot. Doesn't have any energy. Struggles away and it goes out for the goal kick. Now, I think if we've talked a lot about the wind and the effect it might have on the teams, but if you want to have a little bit of pity, give it to the ball boys. They're catching the balls that blow away beyond the edges of the field. They're struggling a bit. So Maple Mountain going forward. Well, the ball was in the open, so there wasn't really possession. Referee blows saying the Spanish Fork free kick there. The foul on Spanish Fork, therefore. Some of the Maple Mountain fans here are certain that they had possession, but it had got away. Spanish Fork, long one forward. There's no one there for it, though. Under a half hour remaining in the first half. Score still standing at 0-0. It's going to be tough to make goals in this wind. Maple Mountain, keep it short. They keep possession. Good work forward, but they give it away. Spanish Fork now, they have one in the centre, but they can't make it through. Too much of a crowd there. Maple Mountain just happy to clear it. Spanish Fork. They try to send it down the right, it doesn't work. Maple Mountain take it away, and they're moving forward into the wind. They have two in the centre. They just need to make some space for the pass, but the Spanish Fork defenders are up there and strong. And they take it away. The forward's there, the defender's going to take it, drops it back to the keeper. Sends it back to the defender. But they can't keep control going forward. Spanish Fork fouled there, and they get the free kick in a much more dangerous position this time. I think if I was saying anything, you've got to think about how you use the wind in a case like this. Looks like Spanish Fork are thinking that way. They're sending it over, across the wind, in front of goal. It's there. Yep, that's what it was going to be. The goalkeeper was out for it, but he had gone beyond the ball just due to the wind and the speed. So, Spanish Fork up, 1-0. Clever work on the free kick there. It looked like they were sending it all the way across goal. So they had everybody, including the defenders, on the far side of the goal. But the ball went towards the goal itself. And all Spanish Fork had to do was run in, and just any kind of contact with it would have moved it in. Match official not sure he can keep his cap on during the game. The wind is blowing strong. Maple Mountain, long one forward. They still have possession. They don't have a lot of options, but they're in the box. They get round the defence, but not quite. Referee says it's the goal kick. Everyone in the crowd calling for the penalty, but the player had lost it. It had gone round the defender, and all the defender had to do was stand in place, and the Maple Mountain player really had nothing to do but fall over going round. Spanish Fork with a throw on the far side. They used the wind that time, but they drop it back. They got to do all the work again. Try to send it through the centre, that doesn't work. got to keep possession. They give it away. Maple Mountain. They got some space. They tried to send it out right. Defenders there for it. Spanish Fork. Long one forward on the left. It's about the run and it's about the speed, but it's going to go out for the throw. Maple Mountain will have the throw on that one. Maple Mountain then. Send it into the center. Drop it back to the defense. They send it across the defense. They've got space on the right. They don't send it fast enough. So now Spanish Fork in the box, but it's getting away because of the wind. Ball moves too fast from left to right as we're watching the game. Got to be very careful. Maple Mountain, send it into the center. They have a lot more space there, including out of the right. They use that. They have the option going forward. Nice work to beat the defender. Now they're on the run. They put it through the center, but there's no one there. Spanish Fork defender. They drop it back. The goalkeeper makes clearance. And Maple Mountain will have to build again. It's good work by Maple Mountain. And that goes out for the Spanish Fork throw. Spanish Fork, take their time. They send it across field. Out wide to this side. Into the center and forward. But it's getting away because of the speed. But good work by the player to continue the run. They tried to send it into the center, but the defender's there to block it. And out it goes. It'll be the corner on the near side. Another chance for Spanish Fork to take advantage of that wind. Substitution will take place before the kick takes place. And the substitution's complete, so Spanish Fork, they'll be curling it into the wind. They've got to be careful it's got enough power so that it doesn't blow off field. They're in front of goal. Goalkeeper's there for it. He blocks it, parries it, and then takes it. Good work going forward. Maple Mountain still have it, but it's really just a jumble of where the ball ends up at the moment. Maple Mountain, slow it down. Make their way forward on the right. They've got more space. They send it into the center. They bring it through the center, but there's too many defenders there. Spanish Fork. Can't put it through the defender. Still have it. Drop it back. Spanish Fork now. Oh, nice work to touch it out to the right side there. But Maple Mountain take it. Can't control it. Spanish Fork, take it away. Triangular passes. That's going to work. They use the space on the left. Push it through the gap. They still have it. Make the passes. That's what'll matter. They keep it going. They get space on the right side now. They move it down the line, but the defender's there. Maple Mountain got to control it. They have it. Goalkeeper calms it down. Maple Mountain with the run. They got the goal to recover from. And that goes out. Spanish Fork throw. It's also going to be a pretty tiring game by the end of the second half, playing with this wind. Maple Mountain take it away, but it's a free kick. Maple Mountain with a foul and a free kick to Spanish Fork. Another dangerous one. Use the wind to send it in towards the goal. Spanish Fork grouping on the far side of the goal from the kick. They run in, but the defender's there for that time. Sends it out. I believe it's a corner kick. Spanish Fork. Same grouping as before. Everyone runs in on goal. The head. Keeper's there for it. Luckily, he just watches it go out. So I think there's a little bit of time will take while a substitution takes place. Everyone gets into place. Maple Mountain give it away too early. They're going to have to fight to keep control. They got to clear it. That's what they try. It's in front of goal with a shot. Great save there. Can't do it a second time. Goal kick. Not sure I believe the weather information that I'm looking at that claims a 1 mile an hour wind. There's no way this is 1 mile an hour. Maple Mountain. Nice work on the pass. He's got space on the right, 3 in the center. Can they make the cross? The wind stops as he do it. Goalkeeper's there for it. Well taken. Got to be careful about the offside here. That's goalkeeper to goalkeeper from the clearance. Maple Mountain. They drop it back. Take their time. They know they can get it in front of goal. So they just got to build. Good cover by Spanish Fork. Good defending. Maple Mountain keep fighting for it. There's a player down. Referee holds up play. While he checks. And I think yeah, team officials are on, so we may hold up for a moment until the player recovers. And we bring it back into play. Referee is going to drop the ball. The player who's injured is off the field. Took a hard one on the shin, but the ball was between him and the Spanish Fork player, so it wasn't an offensive injury type, offensive foul type thing. Maple Mountain push it forward in front of goal, but they can't make the head. Spanish Fork make the clearance. Maple Mountain. I think if you're going to say who's had most possession, it's going to be Maple Mountain. They've done a lot of good work building the play, but their big problem has been getting it in front of goal. All Spanish Fork have had to do is be there when it's been in front of goal. So it's been a bit easier for Spanish Fork in the first half here. Maple Mountain. Move it to the right. Just trying to build. They've got space over on this left side. They go back through the defense again, keeping possession, keeping control. Oh, they try to drop it out right, but it's not got enough energy. And Spanish Fork now is about to run. There's no offside, but it's probably going to go out. Can't keep it in. It's goal kick. Maple Mountain then. Going for the break. It's about to run now. They have a second chance at it, but they don't keep possession. A third chance in front of goal. Keeper has it. Blockbuster clearance. It's all the way up to the forward. He drops it back. They push it out right. Spanish Fork now. They barely have possession. And Spanish Fork the free kick obstruction. Perhaps the arm involved. Maple Mountain supporters not too happy about that. This position extremely dangerous for Maple Mountain. Do you know, if this was me, send it left 5 feet and boot it hard against goal. Avoid the wall and then just beat the goalkeeper with the wind behind it. But they go all the way, keeper has it. He sends it out left. They have one forward. There's space on the left. They drop it back. Looking to use the space, but they have to push back. They go through the center, they still have it. Send it out, but it's too strong. Spanish Fork will have the throw on the far side. If we consider stoppage times, about 15 minutes remaining in the first half. Maple Mountain 0, Spanish Fork 1. Spanish Fork. They've not had a lot of possession, but when they have, they've been able to do something. They send it all the way back. Try to take it down the left. Defense is there, takes control. They drop it back to the keeper. And a controlled build again from Maple Mountain. That'll work well for them in the second half with the wind behind it. They try to go down the line. Still with it, fighting for it. And it's the Spanish Fork throw. Too close to the line. Oh, free kick. Spanish Fork then. They're in the box. They have one in the center. Too many defenders. Call for the penalty. Yes. Spanish Fork player taken down there on the edge of the box. It's a penalty to Spanish Fork. His feet taken away from him, I think, as it looked to me. Spanish Fork then. They're up 1-0 with this penalty and the strong wind behind the ball. Send it low into one of the corners. Not too close to one of the corners because the wind will take it anywhere. Goalkeeper sets it all up. And Spanish Fork planted. Maple Mountain 0, Spanish Fork 2. About 12 or 13 minutes remaining in the first half. Maple Mountain coach is not happy with that at all. Bit of discussion going on between the referee and his assistants. Not sure I understand what's going on at the moment. Was the penalty taken too early or something? Referee goes across to talk to the coach on the other side, the Spanish Fork coach. Maple Mountain holding the ball at this point, so as if it's theirs to do something with, but Spanish Fork have players in the box, or a player in the box, as if they expect to take it again. It looks like it's going to be taken again. So was probably, like I said, that it was taken before the match official was had blown the whistle for the kick to be taken, given the instruction this time, making it clear perhaps. The kick cannot be taken until the referee blows. And now, retake of the penalty. Oh, great save. A brilliant save there from Maple Mountain. That was fantastic, especially given the power of the wind that was behind that. Now that's a much better way to put it forward for Maple Mountain if they're clearing it from goal. Don't send it too high, it's not into too much of the wind. Maple Mountain working it through the centre. Space on the left. They try to push it further left, they still have it. Make their way through. They have no one in the box at the moment. They drop it back. Try to keep control. 3 defenders round it. And all it takes is one touch and the wind will take it away for you. Spanish Fork, they barely touch that and they send it all the way out for what should be a Maple Mountain throw, probably about 5 or 6 yards from their own goal line. Some substitutions will take place, so it'll be a moment before we see the throw in. Let's say thanks to our sponsors, Triple T Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, Electrical, Lance Wilson, State Farm, Edward Jones, Mike Mindenhall, and Tyler Mindenhall, Financial Advisors, Utah Legal Team, Attorneys, Spanish Fork Community Network, Two Jacks Pizza, and MVP Sports for sporting Spanish Fork 17. And the game back in play. Maple Mountain. Trouble with the throw down the line there is that it's a very compact place to put the ball, and with the wind it's hard to control it, but Maple Mountain have it in front of goal. They have to be quick. The defenders get back. They get a second chance at it. They're in front of goal. They have to be quick again. Dropping the wind, the shot, but it's too high. Spanish Fork with the goal kick. The Dons can probably afford to relax a little bit, as long as they have good, strong defence and don't let Maple Mountain get through. All they really need to do is protect the goal at this point. Maple Mountain, they try to send it down the line. Spanish Fork happy to just put it out. That's like protecting the goal I was talking about, make Maple Mountain do more work. But it does push them closer. Maple Mountain only have the goalkeeper in their own half. Now the shot. It's too high again. the wind will easily lift that. You got to send it low and hard. So substitutions will complete, and then Spanish Fork will have the goal kick. And they're just going to let the wind take it away. Yeah. If it meets one of their players, great. If it doesn't, at least they're making Maple Mountain do a lot of running, which Maple Mountain are happy to do. And it goes out for the Maple Mountain throw. They keep it short. Try to manage possession. Try to find a way through. Defender takes it away. Too much of a jumble of players there. Spanish Fork with the throw. They almost couldn't control it in the wind, but they just took advantage of it. Goes a long way forward. Maple Mountain take it away. They put it into the center. They got to turn and get the shot. Maple Mountain. Oh, it's taken away. They get another chance at it. They drop it all the way back though. Space on the left this time. That's the way they work it. They have to drop it back. Left again. They go for the right. They had space forward on the left. Can perhaps be a little bit confusing with the lineage that it may look, it may be hard to see the black soccer field lines when you're playing on them, but they had space to go down the left on that last push. Maple Mountain then with a free kick into the wind. Chance for the floater. It's in the box. Spanish Fork happy to just put it away. Send it sailing. Maple Mountain fighting for it. Fighting too hard, according to the referee, so Spanish Fork get the free kick. Spanish Fork. Long one. But it doesn't connect with anyone, and the wind just takes it out. It'll be a Maple Mountain goal kick. Be a moment to take it before, due to some substitutions. Maple Mountain with all the work to do, but I suppose let's put it this way, Spanish Fork might feel like they're ahead, Maple Mountain might feel like they're behind, but at the same time Maple Mountain have got to be feeling like, hey, we saved a penalty. It's not 2-0. So that's got to be a powerful inducer for Maple Mountain to want to put some effort in here. They have a lot of players forward. Can they get any distance to put it into the box? Now they drop it short. Down the line, and it goes out. Spanish Fork throw. Maple Mountain turn, send it forward, and it goes out for a Maple Mountain throw. Spanish Fork couldn't control it on the line. Pretty turbulent wind makes it hard to control the ball when it's moving fast. Maple Mountain take it short. They try to turn it, send it forward. It doesn't work, but the deflection gives them the second chance at the throw. This one they send into the box, and it's a goal kick. Spanish Fork happy to just watch it make its way clear. Spanish Fork going for the long kick again. They have two players forward. They don't get as far this time. Still have 2 players forward, but they're pushing back. They go down the line though. They have space there. Can they keep it in? Maple Mountain put it out for the Spanish Fork throw. Spanish Fork with the throw in on the far side. And they have the 12th player with the wind on their side. They move in towards the center of the box, looking for a way through. It's too strong. Way over. Goal kick from Maple Mountain. They go for the long one. Much better this time than any of the earlier ones. They get a second chance. Spanish Fork struggling to take control. Not managing to do it. Maple Mountain trying to calm it down. They drop it back. They have possession. They're using it. Good work. Space on the right. They use it. Oh. Yep. Push sends the Maple Mountain player down and they'll get the free kick. Maple Mountain. Into the wind. They send everyone up there except their goalkeeper. Into the box in front. Goalkeeper's right there for it. Right behind it. Had it totally under control. Perhaps a little earlier. If it drops a little earlier, what they want is Maple Mountain to get it to just deflect and get out of alignment for the goalkeeper rather than send it straight in front of him. Maple Mountain with a throw on the far side. They try to go down the line, it doesn't work. Spanish Fork just letting it bounce around and they get the throw. Spanish Fork, send it back. A little more control this time. There's space on the right side. They send it into the center, there's no one there. Maple Mountain push it forward, they have no one there. Spanish Fork, turn it around, go out to the left, they have 2 in the center. They get past the defense, they're in the box, chance for the shot. They're going the wrong way, turn and shoot. It's too hard to turn, they get a second chance at it. But the defense is there and clears it. Spanish Fork, they'll have the throw. Big mistake was a long dribbling run with Spanish Fork there. They ended up facing away from the goal when they were taking the shot. Spanish Fork then. They have possession. They give it away. Fighting still for it. Second chance, they're in the box. And they take the shot, but the defender was coming in on that at the time. Maple Mountain will have a throw. Down the line. It's up in the air. Referee calls for the push. I saw that one. Maple Mountain with the free kick. They take it quickly. Out to the far side, into the center. Turn it. They got to make a gap. They send it out wide. It's to the defense. But Spanish Fork can only send it away in the wind. And Maple Mountain can't send it forward into control. And the referee blows a final whistle for the first half here at Maple Mountain High School. And the score standing at Maple Mountain 0, Spanish Fork 1. Spanish Fork with a great goal using the wind in the first half. And Maple Mountain, they had a couple of chances in front of goal. Spanish Fork had a penalty that they couldn't put away. Goalkeeper made a brilliant save. So that takes us to half time, and we'll stop here and come back for the second half between the Golden Eagles and the Dons. So we're here for the second half of Maple Mountain versus Spanish Fork high school varsity soccer game in the UHSAA, and both teams are playing for effectively second place, I believe, in the region. Score standing at Maple Mountain 0, Spanish Fork 1. And in the first half, Spanish Fork had the support of strong wind from behind, and it's not there this time. They get right in front of goal. They couldn't have done that if they had the wind from earlier. There was a strong wind blowing from left to right as we view the field, and it really was favouring Spanish Fork, and it helped them with their goal. On the other hand, Spanish Fork had a penalty that the Maple Mountain goalkeeper saved. So Maple Mountain have reason to be pleased with the game and believe that they can do something with it. Spanish Fork will have the throw. Long one, down the line. They can't take it infield. There's two defenders there. But it's too bunched up. Spanish Fork take it again. Try and build with it. Take it to the centre. Can't control it. Two defenders there. They take it away. Send a long one forward. It's about to run now. The wind would have helped in a case like this. But Spanish Fork are able to send it back to the keeper. He sends it well clear. Maple Mountain. They had the better control of possession in the first half, so if you consider that, this short pass here, if they can keep possession and build with it, like this, and there they go, 3 passes in a row. Going down the line, they've got one in the centre. Can they get the crossover? They've got to be quick. They get it all the way across, but there's no one there in for it. That'll go out. I think it'll be a throw in on the far side to Spanish Fork. Excellent play there from Maple Mountain, building with the passes, taking it down the line, getting it round the defence. The unfortunate thing was they had no one who came in to plant it and put it away. Spanish Fork with the throw in on the far side. Keep it short, send it infield. Working down the line a second time. But the defence has it, they drop it back to the keeper, Maple Mountain. Keep possession. Trying to build, use the space. They have more on the right, but they're getting into that crowded left side. They go down the left side, fighting for possession, and it gets away. That'll be a goal kick. Spanish Fork. Long one. Oh, they take it away. The defense is barely managing. They try the shot, it doesn't work. Spanish Fork. But Maple Mountain, they've got it now. They drop it back, take the time to build. And they work there with the possession. Out to the line. Long one forward, but it's on its own. Spanish Fork have time. Take it over to the other side. Oh, nice work by Maple Mountain with the interception. Send it in front of goal. It's about the shot now. Take too long, but there was a free kick just outside the box. Maple Mountain then. Now, if they had that strong wind behind them from the first half, referee gets everything organised. We had the problem with the penalty that it was taken too early in the first half. And the shot. A little too high. Spanish Fork goal kick. And out it goes. Maple Mountain will have the throw in. They go down the line. They keep possession. Take it infield. Give it away. Win it back. But Spanish Fork with a free kick. They don't send it anywhere. And there's going to be another free kick to Spanish Fork. Could have gone either way there. I don't think either player had possession of the ball. Certainly wasn't any intent in it. Both players just running for it. Too close together. Clicked heels and they went down. Spanish Fork down. Bet this goes in front of goal. Oh, goalkeeper tries to punch it away. It doesn't work. But it does go out without his contact. So they get the goal kick. Maple Mountain. They're going to send a long one. No, not at all. Looked like they were. They were setting up for it, it appeared. Maple Mountain. Linking the passes. Fighting for it as well. They get the throw. Taken quickly into the centre. They have possession. They almost keep control of it. Spanish Fork with the run. In front of goal. Defenders there. Just has to clear it. And away it goes. Spanish Fork. Give it away. Maple Mountain. Managing the passes. But only so far. Still pushing for it though. They take possession back. Pushed off. Referee has to blow the whistle again to stop the ongoing play. Player making the push goes out for that. Referee takes the time to make the note. And prepares to get the game back underway. Great chance for Maple Mountain. Put it in front of goal. Goes too far. Goalkeeper has it. Needed to be in front of goal, but not in front of the goalkeeper, so that everyone was running towards it. Maple Mountain headed back to their own keeper. Push it out right. Send it forward. It's up in the air. They just keep possession of it and keep control. Good work. Maple Mountain, long one forward. Spanish Fork, send it out to the edge and out for the throw-in. Maple Mountain, take the throw. Up in the air again, back into the box, but there's no one there for it. Optimistic, I think you might say. Nobody really controlling it. Maple Mountain now with the run. Can they keep it? Nope. Defenders there. But the Maple Mountain are going to get the free kick or the throw-in. And there's that good possession work by Maple Mountain. Linking passes. Playing to their own players. Control before the decision. And they end up getting the throw. Maple Mountain. Infield. Go infield. That's a work. But it's taken away. Spanish Fork on the run. They have one forward. Defender puts it in front of the forward, but he can't make it a solid shot at goal, and it goes out. Goal kick. Maple Mountain. Try to come forward. Nice work to beat the Spanish Fork player. They keep possession. Now, it's all very well talking about keeping possession and maintaining it, but you've also got to get in front of goal and score. So there's also the final piece of work to do. Spanish Fork on the run. The defender's there. Takes control of it. Takes it away. It's on the run. Long one down the line. Maple Mountain. They still have it. Slow it down. Take control. Oh, nice work to took it in field. Long one. The foul. So Maple Mountain with the free kick towards the Spanish Fork goal. No wind this time. That's where they want to put it, into the confusion and then have someone just poke it away. Spanish Fork on the run. The defender will get there first, but it goes out. Maple Mountain throw. Taken quickly. Maple Mountain. They just keep possession. Nice work there to take the time. Made Spanish Fork do a little bit of running that they otherwise wouldn't have had to do. That can matter in the second half where it starts to become a matter of tired legs in the last 10-15 minutes. Maple Mountain. They send it away. Out of danger. And they win it. Can't control it, but they get a second chance. Take it infield. Nice work. And they send it forward. It's in the middle. Good chance now. Into the centre now. It's about the run and the kick. Oh, and the goalkeeper's out there. Excellent work. Very important that the goalkeeper came out on that. It was basically one-on-one. Maple Mountain, they put it into the box, try and head it over the keeper, but they're not in front of goal. Goal kick to Spanish Fork. Spanish Fork will be happy to waste a little time. What's the call there? It's being taken again. Referee and assistant talking about that. Referee going up to talk to the players. Some infraction there. And the referee's actually going to talk to the ball boys. Perhaps there were two balls on the field. Finish with that, and we'll get the game underway again. Goal kick for Spanish Fork. Long one. They keep possession. Go down the right side, they've got one in the center, they drop back. Oh, they can't turn it back. Maple Mountain take it away, take the time. They have space on the right, they use it. Space down the line. They make the pass. Chance for the cross, but there's no one there. Everyone's arriving a bit late, so they have to drop back, wasting a lot of time. They needed a runner in on the box. They turn around, put it into the center. Eventually, it's just a poke shot. It's easy for the keeper. Long clearance. Keeper to keeper, I think. Almost. Maple Mountain happy to clear it, get their players back. Spanish Fork will have the throw in on the far side. Spanish Fork looking to send a long one in. To the edge of the box. Tries to turn, make space, but there's two defenders there. Maple Mountain poke it away. That's all they need at that point. Spanish Fork, chance to turn. Shot, didn't take. Second chance. Defenders are there. Maple Mountain working to get it clear, still fighting for it. Oh, winning possession. Hard work there. Oh, look at that. Surely the free kick, no. Went down on his own, but they keep possession. Maple Mountain going forward. This time they have three forward. If they go down the line, nope, they take it into the center. They drop it back. Now they have everybody forward pretty much. They can't make a connection. Spanish Fork will send it out. Throw in, far side. Couple of substitutions to come on, so it'll take a moment before we get to the throw in. It was good work there from Maple Mountain. Just didn't have the last minute connection that was needed to power it home. Maple Mountain making the passes, making the ball do the running, while Spanish Fork are doing actual running. Spanish Fork. Triplet passes and the run now is about the speed. Ooh, can they get there? Just about. Goes out to Maple Mountain throw. They send it quickly down the line. A little bit of a sense that Maple Mountain weren't happy with that. Spanish Fork. Those big players that they have, very powerful going in for tackles. Free kick to Maple Mountain. They need to send a long one forward, I think, to keep it parallel and out to the left. They have two players forward that way. They go through the center. They have an extra one forward. Chance at the shot. Can't make the connection. Second chance and they're in front of goal. Oh, but it's offside anyway. They had the two players that got past the defense, but it looked to me like they got there before the pass was taken. Take a moment to remind you that the match officials are on field. It's Darren Hardy, and on the lines it's Micah Kromenhove and Joshua Dodge. Maple Mountain, structured passing. Works good at the back for them, but they have the problem making a connection to someone to put it away. There you go, good structured passing. Running for the line, but where else are they going to go? That's a problem that we've seen from them. They have to get to a position like that and then shoot. They get the free kick this time. It's close enough to go. They're going to send this to the far side. Referee making sure the wall's properly positioned. And everybody's clear of the 10-yard zone around the ball. Send it into the center, but there's no one there. Spanish Fork with the clearance. Sending it out for the Maple Mountain throw-in. And they have some substitutions, so be a little bit of time. Twenty minutes remaining. Maple Mountain 0, Spanish Fork 1. Maple Mountain with the throw. They send it into the center. They've got another player in the center. They need to make a connection there. Big defenders from Spanish Fork. Just get in the way. You're not going to drive through them. That's going to give them possession. Maple Mountain with another throw on the far side. Keep possession. Send it into the center. That's the way they work. They drop it back. They have space on the right side. They're looking for the options through the center. That's a better idea. Goes wide, and there's a poke. That's the one. Just what they needed. Maple Mountain with the goal. Absolutely brilliantly taken. All that structured work, taking it forward on the right side, send it over to the left side, and all it needs is one of their players to get through the gap between the defenders and just poke it away. Oh, and it looks like the call was offside though. Yes, free kick. That's a shame, but that's the way that Maple Mountain need to get that goal. They got to believe in themselves after seeing that. Maple Mountain, structured build-up, controlling it down the right, and they send it out. Spanish Fork with the throw. After they get their substitutions completed. And the throw takes place. Spanish Fork just backing into the defense there. But Maple Mountain take it away. Those structured passes, the build-up is working. Can they make the connection? Not so far. They have space on the right. They turn it back. Try another time. Put it through the center. They can't turn that fast. They get the chance. Shot. Oh, and it's a blunderbuss way over the top. That was a good turn in front of goal. Perfect timing on the turn. They were lucky there were no defenders there, but even so, it was good work. Maple Mountain. Looks like there's a free kick to Maple Mountain on the far side. They spread out well. Long one forward. I think they're looking at time now and saying we got to get it. Less concerned about the passes now than just getting it in the box. Which they send it in front of. Needs a turn shot. Goalkeeper has it easy, doesn't have enough power. But it was good work, good build up. Just need to make that turn faster. Spanish Fork happy to just send it away and make Maple Mountain bring it all the way back. Maple Mountain. There's space down the right and the center. They can't connect. Spanish Fork. They've had very little possession. Spanish Fork can almost always give it away. It's mattered when they've had possession, but they've had so little of it. Maple Mountain. Long one forward. Like I said, they're just looking for a space, looking for a gap now. Oh, they tried to take it down the line, but they can't control it. It's got too much energy. Spanish Fork. They'll be happy to just see it go away. They drop it back. Long one forward. There's no one there for Spanish Fork. They're happy to rest on their 1-goal lead. Maple Mountain looking for the recovery and building. Controlling possession. They've had all their time with the ball, but not where it counts, in front of goal. Still have it. Fighting for it. They still keep it. All the deflections. But now Spanish Fork use one of those deflections. Maple Mountain take it away though. Maple Mountain send it wide right towards the box. They've turned second chance, defenders down, so they had an option, but they drop it back. Maple Mountain with 5 players in the box at this point. This is one in front of goal. Shot. Oh, just over the bar. And I think it made contact with one of the Spanish Fork defenders. So it looks like it's a corner. Crucial one perhaps for Maple Mountain. Spanish Fork with a defender down. Referee halting play for the moment. Is he bringing on the coaches? No, he goes to have a look. The player's up. No, wrong player I saw. And it looks like, yes, the referee's calling for Spanish Fork to bring on their medical team. So that might take a little bit of time. While that's taking place, let me remind you that you're watching Spanish Fork 17 coverage of high school soccer, and we give out our thanks to our sponsors, Triple T Heating, Cooling and Plumbing and Electrical, Lance Wilson State Farm, Edward Jones, Mike Mendenhall, Tyler Mendenhall, Financial Advisors, Utah Legal Team Attorneys, Spanish Fork Community Network, and Two Jacks Pizza and MVP Sports. So, medical team has the player walking off. Referee holding up play still until he's up clear of the field. Then it'll be the corner for Maple Mountain. Right in front of box. That's what they want with the poke. Yep, that was the way to do it, but straight at the keeper wasn't the best option. Spanish Fork on the run. Not much possession, but they had the run. They just ran a goal. The defense was there for them. Maple Mountain. Long one forward. It's about the run. The defender will get there first. He'll be happy to just turn and clear it, which he does. And Maple Mountain send it out. Spanish Fork will have the throw in. Spanish Fork. Right on the lines. And they send it out. There'll be a substitution, but it's a Maple Mountain throw. Maple Mountain with all that grouping in front of goal. Probably go for the long one. Yep. Into the box. The header sends it out for the throw-in. Another chance of that long one. They're not going to throw it all the way to the goalkeeper. But they try. And they do. In front of goal, they just need to get the poke there. Doesn't work. Spanish fork now. They're out wide. Happy to see it go out and take the throw in. Lose the throw in, I beg your pardon. Spanish fork. They just have a running game, really. They get possession and run. They get a free kick on that one. Quickly taken. Spanish fork. A little bit of possession down the right side. 2 defenders. Maple Mountain take it away. Space out right, they can't connect to it. Spanish fork, they build it. Right in front of goal and put it away. No offside call this time. It's number 2 to Spanish fork. Maple Mountain 0, Spanish fork 0. You know, they've had so little possession, but that was a perfect example of what they have been able to do with the ball. Spanish fork just getting their players running on the ball, ran into space out on this left side, and then it was just them and the goalkeeper. It just had to be about the shot, and the shot was perfect. Maple Mountain 0, Spanish fork 2. 11 minutes left in the game. It is still possible for Maple Mountain to recover, but it might be more likely for them to see a consolation goal, if anything. Spanish fork now happy to protect that lead. They send it out. Maple Mountain throw in on the far side. They're going to go for the long one again. Into the middle, can't control it. Spanish fork send it away. Maple Mountain. All but the Maple Mountain goalkeeper are in the Spanish fork half. Now Spanish fork on the run again on this left side. Still have it. They try and make the pass. It's in the clear. The defender gets into the space to cover. The forward can't take it round. So it's a goal kick, Maple Mountain. He's just watching the Maple Mountain coach, and I think he's rather desperate to see Maple Mountain do something there. It's going to have to be the long one. Maple Mountain, they keep possession. Space on the right. They give it away. Second chance, keep it. Spanish fork will send it out. Let the clock tick. Maple Mountain, long one, into the box, in front of goal. There's no one there. Spanish fork just cleared it into space. Spanish fork protecting the ball, just keeping possession. They send it over to the far side. And down the line. And it goes out for the throw-in on the far side. Maple Mountain. Taken quickly. They know they've got to do this quickly. They have space down the right. Longer passes now are what they need, not those nice connecting ones. 1-2 there. Spanish fork happy to concede the throw-in. Long throw into the box. It's cleared. Spanish Fork just protecting the lead. Maple Mountain. That'll go out. Spanish Fork will have the throw. I'm sure they'll take their time with it. Not too much time, but a little. Spanish Fork. They're the runners, but they don't get the chance with 3 defenders around them. Spanish Fork throw. Down the line. Chance to send the other runner. Which way goes out for the Maple Mountain throw. Maple Mountain. Got to be quick, got to be decisive. Send it into the center. Space on the left. They send it out there. Make Spanish Fork widen the team. Maple Mountain take it through the center again, in front of goal. They don't get the chance at the shot. They send it out wide right, but Spanish Fork are in there for it. With the run, long one forward, goalkeeper will have that. He's going to have to send the blunderbuss all the way up. Long one forward. Stopping it for second ball on the field.
Will you announce tell them to get off the field? Unless they're the shaggers, they should be off the field.
Referee.
We can please have everyone behind the goal that's not shagging to get off the field, please. Thank you.
I think what we had was someone who's not one of the those collecting the balls to was one of the ones who sent it back, the second ball on field. Referee having a word with the goalkeeper. Looks like he might be about to do the drop ball, which I think is perhaps a little unfair. They should let them have the second goalkeeper's possession kick. Okay. Which is the way it happens. Long one. Maple Mountain through the centre. Can't connect to it. It's a lot of feet kicking together. And the shot in the end doesn't have enough power to beat the keeper. Pretty sure I heard a lot of cleats clicking together there. Maple Mountain. Trying to build. Doesn't work. Spanish Fork. Pushing it. They give it away. Maple Mountain going down the left on the run. Spanish Fork get the throw. Long one down the line for the run. Into the center. They have the player there. The goalkeeper's out. Dangerous one. Goalkeeper could have easily gotten under that and had gone over his head, but it didn't happen that way. Some good goalkeeping from both teams. Maple Mountain on the line, trying to get it inside. Defender has it. Big, strong defense players there from Spanish Fork. You're not going to get through them. They get a second chance, Maple Mountain in the center, but the defenders are there to push it away. And a third chance, Maple Mountain. Bringing it through the center, shot, that's better. Good save from Spanish Fork. That was the way to beat the keeper. Down into one side of the goal. Spanish Fork with the run in front of goal. Maple Mountain go for the clearance. Spanish Fork winning back. Keeping possession. Just looking for the way to make the run. They're in the box now. Turn. They can't get a turn on goal though. But all Maple Mountain can do is clear it in front of Spanish Fork again with 5 minutes remaining. They send it forward. It's about the run this time. The goalkeeper will come out for that one. Just clear it. Yep. Give it away. Nothing for Spanish Fork to be concerned about, putting it out for the throw-in. And it looks like there was a foul during that, so it was a free kick actually. Maple Mountain, they've got to send it in front of goal, but away from the keeper. They send it too long, goes all the way to the edge. The big defender's there for it. Sends it forward, now Spanish Fork on the run. Their pattern, make the hard runs all the way down the line, take it infield, put it into the centre, over to the far side, but it's offside. Maple Mountain got to be concerned about the time now. 4 minutes remaining. Spanish Fork send it out. Maple Mountain will have the throw in on the far sides. Maple Mountain. They put it through the centre. They need to get a turn on it. They don't make that. Second chance. This time. Nope. Too many big defenders there from Spanish Fork, but they get a third chance. But they're heading away from goal. Spanish Fork happy to see it go out. Maple Mountain will have the throw. Be surprised if they get a long one from there into the box. So they go short in front of the box. Spanish Fork take it and go on the run. It's basically one-on-one plus a goalkeeper. Spanish Fork with two forwards coming through now. They'll be offside, but the goalkeeper has it. Spanish Fork with the run. Into the centre. Maple Mountain control it. And give it away. Spanish Fork linking the passes now. Send it out wide. Everyone fighting for possession. Maple Mountain with the run. They have three forward. It's just about timing there. I think there was a foul. Defender controlling it between his legs. Yep. Shot at the keeper, gets away. He parries it, then takes control of it. Smothers it. Minute and a half. Spanish Fork. They just need to send it away, which is all they do. Maple Mountain. Winning with the possession. All over again. But is it too late? Long one into the centre. They take possession. They've got a long way to go again. About half the field. They send it into the box, but it's away from all their players. The deflection gives them it back. Maple Mountain. Oh, Spanish Fork get the free kick. Didn't see the foul. Might have been offside looking at the position of the linesman. Spanish Fork happy to take their time and send it a long way. All the way almost. Maple Mountain. Send it forward into the centre. With the throw. Send it into the middle. And the referee blows the final whistle there for this game at Maple Mountain High School between Maple Mountain and Spanish Fork. in the UHSAA boys varsity contest, where the winner of this game turns out to be second in the contest, as far as I understand. The Golden Eagles couldn't pull it off. Maple Mountain nil, Spanish Fort Dons 2. Spanish Fort Dons look like they're going to be second in this region for the UHSAA, and they go home with the prize. Again, they hardly touched the ball in, and you can look at all the great play from Maple Mountain and say, yes, they did a lot of work to build, but they never had it in front of goal. Spanish Fort did so much to run it in front of goal, and that's what made the difference. And that's it for us here at Maple Mountain High School. I'll give you one last reminder. Thanks to our sponsors, who are Triple T Heating, Cooling, Plumbing and Electrical, Lance Wilson State Farm, Utah Legal Team Attorneys, Edward Jones, Mike Mindenhall, Tyler Mindenhall Financial Advisors, Spanish Fork Community Network, Two Jacks Pizza, and MVP Sports. From David Mayer at Maple Mountain High School, it's been a great game.